4 games. Okay, so it was 4. 4 games. 4 games that we won on the stream last night. Keep that trend up. We want to know already today.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. This is Tony Pollard. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Yo, what up? What up?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
What up?
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his target. It's Schultz. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. A good save.
You gotta be friends, I think, for that.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
And the Cowboys 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. First carry for
man, that's tough.
He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He was brought down.
The man 49er fans are certainly familiar with Allen Smith there to make the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Mostert, toss left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Well,
that's Madden at its finest.
Watches that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because they're in sync.
I know it was, man. What the fuck?
That continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because of
what my chat says.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
I just didn't want to beat you too bad. That's
no
all.
Gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
I said I didn't want to beat you too bad. That's all.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense.
All right, well, let's shut your mic off, man. Ain't no one said you had to talk.
Possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Stop hating. Stop hating.
It's Garoppolo. He's got his man. It's Kenneth Bourne. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done that day, go for it. Give it a try. Hey, let's see if your defense can rescue them a little bit.
First down.
A first down carry by Elliott.
Get the fuck out of here. He ain't doing that in real life. Zeke's a bitch. He's a bitch. Come on, man. He ain't doing that in real life. He ain't doing that in real life. Stop. Stop, bro.
Here's Prescott. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I ain't scared. Shit.
No gain on the play.
We're scoreless after 1. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. They'll come up looking to keep this drive moving.
I said, fuck no, you got me fucked up.
They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
First down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Javon Kinlaw gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
3rd and long for Prescott. It'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper.
You better take the 3. Better take the 3.
At the 24-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake
Dummy.
It doesn't work. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Shit.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. A really
Stop
nice
it.
job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders.
Okay.
What I hated as a defensive back? That exact same
Okay.
thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I'm so scared. I'm shaking.
Coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Where you at? Come on!
And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 6-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 55 yards. Here's Mostert. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? One opposed their will on the defense was at 5.
All right, well, good.
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line.
Stop the run. Stop it then.
Running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease anywhere to put his foot in the ground.
Get in there. Come on. Do something about the run. Do something about the run. Do something about the run.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they take an extra point.
This motherfucker.
Did a great job to put themselves in front, and now you see on the sideline, especially
right.
scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25.
4-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time to try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
On second down, Prescott again. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott, flushed out right. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And down to the 20. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
From the red zone now, Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. To the air again, Prescott eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys are an extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. That is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
36-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
6-yard line.
Now Mostert. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made by Jalen Smith. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
They'll run the toss to Mostert. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
46-yard line.
This is Mostert. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
45-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Once again, it's Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Mostert. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Xavier Woods on the tackle. 8 yards.
So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Here's Mostert. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
And 2.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? Love has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On first down, they go with Mostert again. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
15. Cowboys 8.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. First down, Prescott. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Prescott's pass.
Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down.
It's a gain of 5.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And it's incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. Well, you can see what they were trying to do. Just send those guys out there to make a play, but that is a costly interception.
Yeah, that's kind of like the backyard. Everybody go deep, and let's see if we can find someone. 4 verticals in the route. Any other time of the game, I love the call. But here, you're not going to hold safeties, you're not going to hold corners with any looks because they know what the situation is. Ends up throwing the interception.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And 9.
Now Garoppolo. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And no, they can't connect on the pass. So that gets the clock down to 11. Time for probably 2 more plays. Got to go quickly, though. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, Dallas.
Prescott. Oh, what a catch there by Cooper. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Cowboys.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. One last shot now for Prescott. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Score, Niners 15.
Well, Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with their opponents. Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
15. First down, Eagles.
They'll run with Sanders. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. On the counter now is Sanders. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
On the play. 2nd and 10. At the Niners' 43-yard line.
Second down. Here's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. He's got the first down here inside the 30.
Hurts on the
Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
At the 49ers' 23-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on
I didn't see him downstairs.
Here's 2nd and 11.
I said I didn't see him downstairs. Yeah, I didn't see him.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. From the gun, it's Hurts. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's Mostert, toss left side. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
With no score.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done, because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains. They hand it off to Mostert. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick, and shifty. Can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
Up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 24. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Running left, Coleman on the toss. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Taking it in from 24 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Eagles nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This ball complete to Rager. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Jalen Rager. 10 yards.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
46-yard line.
On the draw, here's Sanders. And he stopped immediately there. Not enough there for a 1st. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They go play action with Hurts. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Hurts. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A good 1st down call as the screen play gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 yards there, 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On 1st down, Hurts. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. And there we saw rolling right out of the pocket. Maybe his momentum taking him toward that sideline led him a little too far.
Yeah, that is difficult, isn't it? Plus, you're closing down your space, right? You're shortening the field for your receivers. And their inclination is to go towards the sidelines as fast as the quarterback is as well. Hard for them to throttle down to leave themselves with enough room to stay in bounds and catch the ball.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. Here's Hurts to throw, rolling to his right. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Throwing is Hurts. Being chased out left.
Oh, you play like a bit. All right, I know how you play now.
Philadelphia.
All right.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are within an extra point of
Keep running with Hurts, man. I'm telling you, keep running with him.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Wrong defense.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Hey, yo. What up, Biggie?
Here's a toss play right to Mostert.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, get out of bounds, you motherfucker.
The 35-yard line.
Oh, Biggie, you missed it, man. This one motherfucker was talking so much shit, man.
14 seconds to go in this first half.
I had him pissed off to where he ripped his mic out.
From the 34 now, here's
he was
first and
mad
10.
as hell.
Now
Oh, yeah, we got to get this tutty. Come on. Oh, damn.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now a signal and a timeout call. As it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Robbie Gould on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
To that
and in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have
Come here, King
in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Man,
Come
it's
here.
only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Oh, yeah. Billy Badass activated. Let's get it.
27-yard line.
Let's get it. Come on, man. What the fuck?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Oh, shit.
We do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot.
Give me my ball back, please.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter.
Give me my ball back.
This is the NFL.
Come on.
And it's
Come here.
on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. It's the 49ers Niners out in front.
What up,
and
Biggie?
they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Gotta get this touchdown for Biggie. Let's go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Damn.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run the toss to Mostert.
Oh, man, nobody blocked him.
About 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Bitch.
The tackle made.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning.
Oh, he's tired as
They've seen
fuck.
things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Let's get it, Biggie. Get it,
On
man.
1st and 10, it's Mostert.
Damn, he's tired.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 2nd down, it's Coleman.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we in there like swimwear. No, we ain't.
Doesn't
Fuck,
quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 39 yards there, a big one.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's Mostert.
We in there. We in there. Wiggle, wiggle, jump.
Across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Taking it in from a yard out. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little.
Let's go.
Let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
We 2-0 so far, Biggie.
Inside the 20, good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising.
Don't keep
Not
running
many
with him,
teams
I'm
patient
telling
enough
you,
to
bro.
stick with the
Do
run.
not keep running with him.
Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
I'm telling you, dude.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Come here. What?
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Now
What?
a man open down the middle of of the field. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 43. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Philadelphia.
They'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. He was calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. It's complete.
Don't matter. You're still losing, dummy.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Still losing, dumb.
5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are back within a score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed.
Oh, yeah, you
Talk
lost.
about the defensive side of the ball. Okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
GG.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
The tackle by Avante Maddox. It's a gain of 8. Brings up.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
34-yard line.
1st down and a little extra for Mostert. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Pulls it in at the 13. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
It's over. It's over, bro.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
It's over, bro.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Buying time to his left.
Yep.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Quan Williams. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Garoppolo looking to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Nickel Roby-Coleman there defensively. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's got it. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. 49er. From 13 yards out. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. 13. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
GG, dog. GG.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Tonight's final score, Niners 31, Eagles 13.
3-0.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wisnowski to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Brady now on first down. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Shotgun now for Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. For 7 yards there and a first down. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. He's got the first down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Niners have taken the early lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
On the tackle.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
At the 36-yard line.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. A shotgun give to Fournette. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Fournette running out of the gun. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll go with Jones. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Not enough time.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Niners 7, Buccaneers nothing.
On 1st down, Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. From the gun, it's Brady. Forced out to his left, and he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
Down and goal.
Here's 3rd and goal now, back at the 11. On play action, now Brady.
What?
4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground.
Better kick your
now
3,
like
bro.
they force a field goal attempt.
On 4th down, Ryan Suckup now for the Buccaneer field goal. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
But they put it all together on that one. Good vision, good blocking, A toss play to the left. How do you toss it?
Yeah, a toss is the underhand kind of egg toss. The pitch is kind of, if you're running the option, you pitch it end over end, correct?
Yeah, I agree
you're
totally.
The guy.
I agree totally. And in the NFL, we'll see a lot more tosses than pitches. Because if you're pitching it, you might lose your quarterback.
Absolutely.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Mostert, toss left side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. A first down run there by Mostert as he'll get this forward for a gain of about 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
A first down run there by Mostert, but it won't accomplish much. In fact, officially, he'll only get back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10.
No gain.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw is Garoppolo, eluding the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
52-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's
get the fuck out of here.
This defender's giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
You gonna like this?
You ain't good, dude.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
You got lucky off a block
But no
field goal.
doubt, that changes things. Instead of putting 3 more points on the board, they surrender 6 the other way, and they also surrender the lead.
My math's not that great, but that's a 9-point swing, likely to become 10 after they add the extra point.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Buccaneers 10, 49ers 7. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
James on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert. And now look at him go. 20,
nothing less, baby.
10,
Nothing less.
touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 76 yards. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
To kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Stop playing with me, dog. Come on.
Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing
do that
act,
no
isn't it?
shit.
Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for
I
6
love
points.
do that.
But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
In this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that is incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
For the Buccaneers.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Had that man on skates.
Some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined?
No
are they ready to
fucking
read
way,
their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. That's going to go down as
Try that again.
a 5. And
Try that again, Shaq Barrett.
23-yard line.
This is Mostert.
Try that again, bro.
And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. 21. They'll run it with Coleman. And
No fucking way, bro.
Forward, but I think he's going to be short, and he is short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Give me my ball back.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Kick that field goal now,
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. but they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get.
My ball back,
starting here, getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
To throw on 3rd down, Brady. This is caught. And he's into the end zone.
Lucky I stopped
for a
fucking
Tampa
running,
Bay
man. That would have been a pick.
Touchdown.
You lucky as fuck
Mike
I stopped
Evans,
running,
28 yards.
Yeah,
And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
You got lucky I stopped running.
Buccaneers 17, 49ers 14.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Give him 8 yards. There's still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
14.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run the toss to Mostert. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Now Mostert.
Oh, you lucky bitch.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back.
Oh, let's go to the house.
On 3rd down,
lucky
here comes
bitch,
Mostert.
dog.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
I'm not even going to bother.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset.
This is the closest game I've had all day.
Up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Boy,
oh, bro.
Did he
get the fuck out of here, bro.
No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. Brady to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First
Come on,
play
you
of the
bum
drive
bitch.
going
Pick a
for
play.
14 and also going for a first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Ouch.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. K'Wan Williams, the one that got him down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Brady going to throw here. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as a